Hello, my name is David Turner and this is another episode of Lunar Poetry Shorts, and again I'm in Istanbul, up at Mal Artist Residency Centre, and right now tonight I'm joined by Mosab Al-Nomairy. He's a poet. Hello Mosab.
Hey.
Hello. And as an introduction, as normal, we'll start with a poem.
The sun goes behind the domes at the hour of the dusk. Send a red light to the houses and the hills, and makes them look like burning embers. The lamps inside the domes. The lamps inside the domes shows its light from the windows and make the dome looks as if it's burning from inside. This is the difference between burning the things and being burned by it. The city raises the dust as a cloud of fog. The fog hides the bridge and the boats, while seagulls calm down, far away from the people's eyes, at the roofs of the buildings. Fog and seagulls are the heroes of the sunset, but the first one hides the others, and the second hides himself.
Thank you, Mosab. How are you?
Good,
Yeah,
great.
good. Thank you. That was very nice. So my first question usually is very loosely, why poetry? But I think as we discussed before, probably better off phrasing the question: what is it about poetry that keeps drawing you back to that method of working, as opposed to other forms of writing or other forms of art?
Yeah. First thing there, I didn't wake up one day to say I'd be a writer, I'd be a poet. I don't know, it's happened suddenly, or let's say by mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't plan for this, and in general I don't like to say that I am a poet. The writing is my way to say something, to say what I feel, what I see, what I listen to. Yeah.
And you just feel that currently the poetry is the best way to get that message across, or
the writing in general.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, how often do you read poetry in public?
Actually, I read only one time at spoken word.
Okay.
But I used to read to the friends and the close friends, the people, my friends. But as official reading to people, it's the first time in a spoken word.
Yeah.
It was before 1 month, I think.
Okay, so like the last event or something. Yeah.
So this reflect how I don't see my writing as a serious project.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you end up to be at Spoken Word Istanbul last time? Was it
By
encouragement?
mistake.
By mistake.
I just were going there to have a beer or a drink, something.
Okay. Yeah.
And they said, is there anybody want to share with us? They said, I would share.
Yeah.
Actually, I was a little bit drunk.
Yeah. I think it's probably the perfect.
And it was great. Also.
Yeah. Probably the perfect introduction to poetry. Anyway, be a little bit drunk and So I suppose you don't perhaps have much of an idea of how the spoken word scene works in Istanbul if you're so new to it, or had you seen spoken word events before?
Actually, that one was the first one I go to.
Yeah.
In general, I was in Dubai before I come here to Istanbul. Yeah. I just came here to Istanbul from a couple of months, from September, I think.
September 2014.
So I'm fresh here, you can say. And that was the first time I got spoken word. And back in Dubai, I was working.
Too busy working.
There was nothing like this happening there.
Okay. I think we'll have a second poem, if that's okay.
Great. Can I read in Arabic?
Of course, yes, please do. Yeah.
Just because I think my friend's gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
And I want them to understand. يا قمرا يشحب فوق المنعطفات ويا أغصان العرعر والخروب يا شيخا يرمي خبز بنيه لسرب الطير ويا أوشحة النسوة في خانات العطارين وسجادا عجميا يعرض في أرصفة الشارع للسياح يا صوت ذئاب البرية في الليل وصوت الرعد قبيل يهال البرد على أسقفة السيارات وصوت الماء النازل فوق صفيح الدور يا خوف الأعشى حين تغيب الشمس وقلق الصبية عند مصدات الأمواج وحزن الفاقد شيئا لا يدريه يا خشب الأكواخ الرطبة قدام البحر وضوء الفانوس الذاوي ومراكب تسرج في الميناء بعيد العصر يا رسلا تأتي من خلف التلة بالسوء ومدنا ملأى بالأسرار إني أتعامى عن ألسنة النار.
Thank you. I have no idea what you said, but that choked me up a little bit. Thank you, that was really nice. So that was in Arabic, and we spoke a little bit before, and you write your poetry in Arabic. So, and when you're reading to people in English, whether it's a spoken word thing or to friends, are you translating to English in the moment?
Yeah. At the first time in spoken word, I was doing this.
Yeah.
But I have some poems translated by my friend.
By your friend.
I can translate from English to Arabic. It's easy for me. But English, translating from Arabic to English, it's a little bit hard to find the
correct
the correct word.
Yes, yeah. Actually, I was speaking to some other writers today, and they were saying they have the same problem with Turkish as well, to find the right descriptive terms in English when they're going from Turkish to English.
Yeah.
So when you read Arabic poems in English live to people, whether it's friends or, do they alter every time? Is it the same translation you use, or is it just the feeling in the moment?
No, I'm using translated text by translation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Translator. Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm planning to do something in my English stuff.
Yeah.
My English poems. I'm planning to do something by them, but not in soon. So.
Is there a big difference between the way you look at your work when you have it in Arabic and when you have it in English? Do they feel like two different poems, maybe?
Yeah. It's different thing, different text.
Yeah.
In the Arabic one and the English one, because it loses the music and the rhythm.
I was going to say, you very rhythmical when you were reading Arabic, and I've heard you read a few times already in English, and there's definitely a greater rhythm to the Arabic.
Yeah. There's rhythm. Because they call it. There's rules to make the poem musical.
Okay.
In Arabic.
Right.
It's there in the Persian and the English, like the hip hop. I mean.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely. I mean, all formal poetry in English. Really has some sort of rhythmical structure, anyway. But I think that this definitely the Persian and Syrian language, since I've heard. I mean, haven't been there.
Arabic.
Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, there is Syrian language.
Yes.
It's not language. It's an accent.
I
write in two ways.
I think that's where the confusion lies. I was talking to a couple of other people today, and we were talking about Arabic in general, but obviously across different regions you have different versions of that mother language. You have the different accents and stuff.
I'll tell you the whole story.
Yes, go on.
There's one Arabic language. It's the official language in all the Arabic countries. And there is nation accents.
Yes.
The Egyptian, the Syrian.
Yeah.
Okay. I write in both of them.
Okay.
In the Syrian,
yes,
the spoken language in the street, and the official Arabic. Okay. I read just for you.
The
Arabic.
Okay.
Fusha.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's really nice. It takes us straight on to the next question. I was going to ask you about your influences growing up and how the spoken language. How am I going to phrase this question? What is the storytelling tradition in the part of Syria? Like what's it like in the part of Syria that you're from? Did it influence heavily the way that you write? Because now that you're just saying that there's a more of a spoken accent in the Syrian form of Arabic.
I understand this, but I don't know what I mean exactly by influence.
Just is that how your writing style was formed?
Okay.
Is it because of that sound? Is that why your style of writing in Arabic is perhaps more musical than English because you've grown up with those rhythms?
Of course. Because I'm able to write in Arabic more than I'm able to write in English. I'm not that fluent in English. I mean, I come to back.
But also not just because of the limitations of the English language for you, but I just I suppose it's just this question is a little confusing because of my ignorance of the culture. What could you tell us a bit about Syrian poetry culture, or maybe is there? I suppose that might be an interesting point. Do you have? No, sorry. Yeah, I'm sort of trying to form the questions as we go. But is there perhaps? I'm just guessing now. But, is there a written culture which exists in Arabic in the pure form? Does that differ to the storytelling which might exist in just the Syrian accent? Or maybe it doesn't. I might just be guessing.
Okay. Because it's so long a question. I will answer about something else.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Now there's so many. Let's talk about the language itself. Okay, we will talk about something we were not discussing.
No, that's fine. Go.
Okay, the language, the Arabic language we were talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel so close to the Arabic language, especially, and I love the language so much. This is the first thing. If you want to ask me now again, why did you write? I will ask you. Okay, I remember now.
Okay,
I love the language. Okay, and I love all the language itself, the words. Okay. The words in any language has an effect on the people, on you. Okay, and you take and give feelings and affecting by the words. That's how I look to the writing and the language itself.
Actually, I think you pretty much did answer the question I was trying to ask there. Yeah. I was trying to get to how the language maybe affected you and how. Yeah, but that's great. That was quite a beautiful answer anyway. After me stumbling, I have to say it's very late, and I've been doing podcasts all day, and now my mouth has stopped working. At least yours is working nicely. So, I think we'll have another poem or maybe a couple of poems to finish off. Yeah.
I read short poems, and I will number each one of them. One. My parents used to be cheered by guests. They used to honor and exalt them. My parents were a good people. Good run deep in them. Good runs deep in them. But today they stand at the city gateway, waving to the guests from far until they retreat and come back some another time, because the city is burning, nothing else. 2. Some had made the wall higher and forced the thieves to enter from the gate. 3. I will not have children, because one day the door gonna close on their fingers. 4. The hero is not aware of the ongoing epic, because he is not listening to the soundtrack while the bullet racing its way to sleep between his eyes. That's it.
Thank you, Mosab. Very nice. Maybe just come back to this point of translation, and in general, I was going to ask how you would like your. I'm going to ask how your poetry. I know you don't define it yourself as a poet, but we'll just keep it in simple terms. But how would you like your poetry or your writing to develop? Would you like to see more in English text, or in what way would you like to see this writing go?
Actually, I'm not looking for developing or trying to motivate myself. I'm not in this mood. Not now.
No,
in
not
general.
At the moment.
I just, if I write something and this is the thing what I write.
Yeah.
And I don't wish that it could be better than this. Yeah. Because I always works on it to not let any chance for it to be better. Yeah.
And what has have any other writers in particular influenced the way that you write? Is there anything that you've been interested in growing up that has? Do you think that has influenced the style that you write in?
You mean effect or?
Yeah.
Of course, every time I read not for anyone. There are certain people. If you read for them, they will affect. Their writing will affect your way to in writing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm trying to avoid that.
Okay.
How? Because how?
Yeah. How would that
work?
By
decreasing something I read.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Not reading too much from the same.
Not reading
place?
too much and not feel inspired by someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just feel the soul of his writing and get it and feel enough.
And then move on to another writer or yeah. Okay. But okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Is there any writer or artist or musician that you would recommend to people listening to this to check out, or? It's a difficult question, or to find one name perhaps, but
it's
one
a difficult
or two.
question. That's why I wouldn't say I don't know how. See, the deep things doesn't come by advising from somebody. It comes by accidentally. Okay, but in general, everybody want to look for something. He will find this way. He will not wait advice from or recommendation from.
But I don't think that question isn't based around wanting you to teach people where to go. It's really just sharing an interest. That's what I mean. Not because I think people need to be told where to go. It's just nice to share contacts. That's what I mean.
Sure. I don't know. The problem that most of my reading is in the old Arabic language.
Okay.
So I don't know if they can get that. Even if they get that translated to English, they
it's
will
probably
feel
not.
the same.
Yeah. That's okay. It's not always an easy question to answer because it's too broad. It's maybe I shouldn't ever ask that again. Maybe you've ruined all of my interview techniques.
but like maybe I can say that there is a certain poets I feel that it's okay to still always listening to them, and reading to them, and most of them they have bad bad. They are standing in side against what happening in Syria.
Oh, okay, right.
But I don't feel that it's matter for me. The nice point is nice point for me. I don't look to, as example, Saad Youssef. I like him so much, and there is Syrian poems like Hazem Asma. He's Syrian poems in French, and there's I have a Moroccan friend. His name is Mohammed bin Miloud. He's a great one. I'm going to read something for him in the spoken word.
Okay.
Yeah, next to my poems.
Great.
And I don't know. I don't remember.
No, that's fine. Don't worry.
I don't have to still saying what I like.
But I think that pretty much wraps everything up. And thank you for coming over and talking to us, or talking to me.
Thank you.
Talking to I'm permanently stuck in this sort of quasi plurality. I represent a group of people listening, but I'm only the only one talking. I don't know whether I'm us, or we. Maybe I'm all. I don't know. I'm definitely not. I'm just me. Thank you, Mosab. And we're going to try and perhaps record some more Mosab stuff and put it out as well, and so you can check out more of his stuff. At present, you don't have a blog or anything, do you, where people can check out? I just
have my Facebook page, and I have something published in Arabic only.
Okay.
But I'm trying to publish something in English soon. But I don't know.
Well, I'm sure there will be some people in Britain listening that speak and read Arabic anyway. So what we'll do is we'll maybe put the title of that book in the description of the video, and then if anyone wants to check that out, they can do that. Thank you, Mosab. And thank you again, Mau. They're the centre of my Istanbul world at the moment, and I love them very much.